I just got back from an amazing trip to Iceland to celebrate my birthday. We went on an incredible 6-day backpacking trip through the most fascinating landscapes, snorkeled in glacial water between two tectonic plates, and enjoyed relaxing at the Sky Lagoon. A trip like this obviously caused a dramatic disruption to my usual routine. But that's part of what I love about traveling. It's an opportunity to unplug from your regular day-to-day life and have new experiences. But then you have to contend with the post-vacation hangover where the fun and excitement of your trip comes to an end and you get thrust back into real life. It can feel jarring. I'm sure you know that feeling. You get home, your suitcase lives on the floor for 2 weeks, your routines are in shambles, and suddenly you're in a weird post-vacation slump where everything feels just a little off. But it doesn't have to be that way. Today I'm sharing the exact steps I follow to reset fast, get back into my routines, and avoid that post-vacation spiral. These are small but powerful strategies, and a lot of them, unsurprisingly, have to do with how your home is set up. In case you're new here, I'm Dr. Kelly Cosgrove, and I help overwhelmed people build consistent, healthy routines by combining science-backed strategies with home organization. Let's get into it. I used to really struggle with getting back into a good rhythm after a trip. I'd come home to a messy house, throw my suitcase in the corner, and just struggle for a little while. And the problem is, one off week easily turns into 3. Post-vacation blues plus falling out of your usual routines, that combo can create weeks of unnecessary stress and chaos. Some people advocate sticking to your routines while on vacation so you don't have to deal with this post-vacation routine spiral, but I eventually realized the goal for me is not to have a rigid routine while traveling. Part of why I love to travel is to unplug from my regular life and experience new things. So instead, my goal is to have a strong home base I can snap back into, like a container where my good routines just happen automatically. Now I have systems and strategies to make that reset quick and smooth, and today I'm sharing my favorites with you. Okay, let's jump into it. The post-vacation reset starts before you even leave for your trip. I cannot emphasize this enough. Tidy your home before you go. Do a full reset before you leave for your trip. Laundry, vacuum, clear surfaces, take out the trash and recycling. Invest a little bit of time before you leave for your trip to make sure your future self comes home to calm, not chaos. You don't want to come home from a trip already feeling behind on all of your tasks. And feeling behind on tedious housework is the worst because it's inescapable and impacts you all day. But it's not only that. A clean space also makes unpacking easier and settling in way less overwhelming. If you walk into a tidy house after your trip, if you leave your suitcase out in the open, it will feel out of place, which means you'll be more likely to unpack it right away. If your house is already messy when you walk in the door, the suitcase just blends in. That's when it sits there half packed for 3 weeks while you grab socks out of it every morning. We've all been there. So that brings me to the next step. What to do right when you get home from vacation. It's so important to unpack as soon as you can. Seriously. I know you're tired, but unpacking is a mental reset. It tells your brain, vacation is over, home life is back. Ideally, you want to unpack right when you get home, or the next morning if it's late and you plan to go right to bed. And when I say unpack, I don't just mean to take things out of your bag. You need to put everything away. Dirty clothes, straight into the washer. If you've got multiple loads, have your laundry basket ready for overflow and set that next to the washer to make it easy to start the next load. You're not truly unpacked until the laundry is done and put away. This step matters because it gets all your usual habit cues like your workout clothes, your supplement organizer, your planner, back into place. That's what nudges you back into your routines faster with less effort. Now this next piece is huge. Have a I'm home from vacation ritual. That means planning a gentle reset day when you get back. Unpack, get groceries, do laundry, go for a walk, whatever you need to feel grounded again. If you're jet lagged or tired, that's fine. Just give it structure. Say, Monday is my reset day. That way it's a container, not a free fall into chaos. And this is something you'll want to plan in advance. Consider how long you'll need to reset from your trip. If you had a 20-hour travel day and have to contend with a 12-hour time difference, you might want to block out a whole day where you have nothing scheduled except recovery time. Give yourself what you need so you can jump back into your routines with both feet once you feel like a human again. I personally don't love the advice to ease back in gradually because here's the thing. If you're surrounded by all of your home-based habit cues and you ignore them, those cues start to lose their power. The more you ignore a system, the weaker it becomes. So yes, Ease in if you need to, but do it with structure and be deliberate about it. Snap back into your home routines as soon as you can so you can keep those cues strong. Another strategy I love is to lean on your low energy habit variations if you need to. Having different versions of your habits that can adjust to your current circumstances and energy levels is something I always advocate for, and it's especially useful when you're resetting your habits after a vacation. Don't force yourself into full meal prep or a 90-minute gym session right away. If you're feeling drained, go for a walk instead of a workout. Do a quick 10-minute tidy instead of a deep clean. The point is to keep showing up, even if it's in a smaller way. That keeps the habit loop alive and reinforces your identity. You're still a person who follows through. And if you're feeling rested and motivated, great, jump right back into your full habits. Either way, your environment will help carry you if you've set it up well. So here's the big takeaway. How quickly you get back into your routine after a trip sets the tone for everything that follows. Your home can either support your return or make it harder. So set yourself up before you leave. Then follow a clear I'm home from vacation ritual when you return. And if you want to go the extra mile, create your own post-trip checklist. Something simple like unpack, laundry, grocery run, walk. Repeat it every time you come home from a trip and it'll become second nature. One of the factors that is crucial for resetting after vacation is good sleep. Whether you're struggling with jet lag or just trying to get back into your routine after a weekend trip, getting a good night's sleep is so important. Did you know that the way your bedroom is organized can have a big impact on how well you sleep? I have a whole video with actionable tips for how to organize your bedroom to promote better sleep. I'll link it here on the screen and in the description below.